Welcome to Week 7 of the NFL season. Today we have the 3-2 Cleveland Browns taking on the 2-3 Baltimore Ravens. These two teams met back in Week 2 of this season, and the Browns won 47-14 while forcing 7 turnovers. Let's see if the Ravens can start out better today. Joe Flacco 4 picks on the year, and I'm pretty sure 3 of those were against Cleveland. Now on the Ravens' first drive, it's already 3rd and 4, Flacco in shotgun. He takes the snap, potential 3 and out, and he will throw the pass away. So the Browns will already get the ball. Colby Maggott comes out on 1st and 10, and on the first play gives it to Lamar Miller up the middle, and he's into Ravens territory, and finally brought down a 21-yard gain to start. Now 3rd and 5 a few plays later, Maggott in shotgun. He takes the snap. He sits in the pocket, goes to the outside, caught by Desmond Lewis, who has the first down, still fighting, and finally brought down at the 31-yard line. Now 1st and 10 once again, Maggott in shotgun. Gets a screen pass to the outside, caught by Miller. He's got some decent blocking, has the first down inside the 20-yard line, and finally brought down at the 12. The Browns are moving the ball pretty good here on this first drive. Already 1st and 10 again. Maggott takes the snap, under pressure, breaks away from that sack. Now rolling out to the right side, trying to find somebody open, and the defenders are finally closing in. Throws on the run, and it's going to be intercepted by the Ravens in the end zone. It looks like he was trying to force that pass to Josh Gordon, and it just did not end up well. Now on 2nd and 8, the Ravens up the middle with Justin Forsett, and he has the first down on the play, brought down at around the 30. He has 3 carries for 14 yards. Now 1st and 10, Flacco in shotgun again. He takes the snap. He stands in the pocket over the middle, and an open man, that's Dennis Pitta down at the 50-yard line. Flacco 2 of 3 to start. Now 3rd and 8 a few plays later, Flacco in shotgun, play action. He stands in the pocket. He's going to go deep downfield, but there's nobody there. So that will result in a 4th down, and the ball will go back to the Browns. Now 2nd and 5, Maggott in shotgun, Lamar Miller in the backfield. He takes the snap, goes over the middle, caught by Woods. He makes one man miss, and now Robert Woods is off to the races. 30, 25, 20, and nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown Browns as he flies into the end zone, and the Browns will take a 7-0 lead over the Baltimore Ravens. Robert Woods has been a pretty good number 2 target for Colby Maggott since the Browns traded for him. Now 1st and 10, Flacco in shotgun, takes the snap to the outside, caught by Jones, and Josh Norman brings him down. Josh Norman has not really been able to cover those comeback routes well all season. Now on 2nd and 1, and it's a play action. And he goes to the outside, caught by Gilmore, and he's brought down at the 33-yard line. Flacco 4 of 6 for 44 yards. Now 3rd and 3, Joe Flacco in shotgun. He takes the snap, stands in the pocket over the middle, caught by Falk, and he has the first down on the play, brought down at the 22-yard line. Now 3rd and 1 a few plays later, Flacco under center, Forsett in the backfield. And it's a play action to Forsett. Flacco, under pressure, goes to the end zone, and that's knocked out of Marvin Jones' hands by Joe Hayden. And I mentioned earlier that Norman was kind of having a down year, but Joe Hayden has played very well. The Ravens would get a field goal out of that drive, so now it's 7-3, and on 2nd and 10, the Browns find Crowell for a first down on the screenplay, and Maggott's 5 of 7 for 122 yards. Now on 3rd and 11, a few plays later, Maggott in shotgun, Turbin in the backfield. He takes the snap, and now he's run out to the right side, trying to find somebody open, throws on the run, and finds Josh Gordon open for the first down, brought down at the 46-yard line. Now 2nd and 2, Maggott in shotgun, Lamar Miller in the backfield. Hand off to Miller to the outside, he's got the first down on the play, and brought down at the 39-yard line into Baltimore territory. 6 carries for 50 yards for Lamar Miller today. Now 2nd and 10, Maggott takes the snap, goes to the outside, he's got an open man, and it's caught by Tyler Lockett down at the 21-yard line. But the Ravens would challenge the call, and I don't know about you guys, but to me it looks like his left foot comes down out of bounds. So to me that should be overturned, and that's also what the refs thought. So that leads to 3rd and 10. Maggott in shotgun, takes the snap. It's another screen play. This time it's to Robert Turbin. Can he get some blocking? He has the first down, and he's still going inside the 20-yard line and finally brought down at the 18. Maggott 7 of 11 for 157 yards here in the first half. Now Maggott in shotgun on 1st and 10, takes the snap. And he's going to roll it to the right side, trying to find somebody open. Throws on the run into the end zone. Touchdown, Rob Hausler. And they will take a 14-3 lead over the Ravens. Now with 9.5 minutes to go in the half, Flacco gets the ball back down by 11. Rolling out to his left side, throws on the run, but finds Forsett for the first down. Brought down at the 50-yard line. On the next play, they would get a holding call, so that would lead to 1st and 12. Now Flacco under center, and Forsett in the backfield. It's another play action. Flacco stands in the pocket, has a lot of time to throw, finally closing in on him, and he goes deep downfield, and it's going to be caught by Marvin Jones. Josh Norman could not fight it away from him, so the Ravens do find the end zone and make it 14-10. Now Maggott comes out with under 8 minutes to go in the half. Maggott takes the snap out of shotgun. He's going to run up the middle, and will he get the first down on the play? He's finally hit, but he gets the first. That's a gain of 11. Now on the next play, it's 1st and 10. Maggott in shotgun, Crowell in the backfield. He takes the snap, stands in the pocket, going to go deep downfield, and it's caught by Hausler into Ravens territory, down at the 39-yard line, and Maggott goes over 200 yards passing in the first half. Now 2nd and 12. Maggot takes the snap from under center, and he's standing in the pocket. Now going to go deep downfield again. This time it's Robert Woods, and Woods is down inside the 10-yard line. And once again, the Browns are in terrific scoring position. That would lead to 3rd and goal. In shotgun, he sends a man in motion, handoff to Crawl up the middle, and touchdown Browns. They take a 21-10 lead over the Ravens before halftime. Now 2nd and 13. Flacco under center. Forsett in the backfield. And it's a handoff to Forsett to the outside. And Forsett breaks away from one tackle and then is leveled by Tayshaun Gibson. He only has 10 carries for 39 yards. That would lead to 3rd and 2. Flacco under center. Handoff to Talaferro, and he will get the first down on the play and finally be brought down at around the 37-yard line. That would lead to 3rd and 9. Flacco in shotgun takes the snap. He stands in the pocket, and he's going to go to the outside. Caught by Pitta, but he goes to the ground as he's making the catch. So that will result in a 4th down, and the ball goes right back to Cleveland with a minute to go in the half. Handoff to Lamar Miller to the outside. Uses his speed to get to the edge and finally brought down to the 35-yard line. That would lead to 3rd and 1. Maggot in shotgun takes the snap. He's going to air it out downfield, and Lockett cannot come up with the catch. Looked like he had a pretty good opportunity at it, but that would lead to 4th and 1, and they'd punt the ball to the Ravens. So now 30 seconds to go in the half. Flacco takes the snap. He goes deep over the middle and overthrows his receiver, so that will lead to 3rd and 10. And he's going to come out in shotgun again. Forsett in the backfield. Flacco takes the snap, stands in the pocket again, goes to the outside, and that pass is going to be tipped away by K'Wan Williams. So the Browns will have 23 seconds to do something with the football. Back to return should be DeAnthony Thomas, and Norman punts away. Thomas is going to field this at around the 20-yard line, and will any blocks set up? Thomas cuts to the outside. He had a pretty good block from new Brown Bakari Rambo. He jukes to the right side. Now he cuts back across the left into Ravens territory down the sideline. Makes one more man miss and is finally brought down at the 30-yard line. 8 seconds to go in the half. Do they have enough time to run an offensive play, or do they just bring out Parkey? DeAnthony Thomas was actually injured on the return, but they are going to run one offensive play. 8 seconds to go in the half. He takes the snap, throws across the middle, caught by Josh Gordon. Inside the 10, still fighting, and brought down at the 6-yard line. 1 second to go in the half, so they will bring out Cody Parkey to try to make it 24-10 before halftime. The kick is away, and it is good. So the Browns take a 14-point lead into halftime. This game not looking much different than week 2. The Browns get the ball to start the second half. On 1st and 10, handoff to Lamar Miller up the middle, and he has another first down on the play, brought down to the 33-yard line. He has 12 carries for 69 yards. Now on 2nd and 9, Maggot in shotgun, Kroll in the backfield. He takes the snap and goes to the outside. A wide open Robert Woods has the first down at the 46-yard line. Maggot's 13 of 19 today. 2nd and 10, Maggot in shotgun, takes the snap. He drops back in the pocket, now rolling out to the right side, trying to find somebody open. He stops to set his feet and throws back across the middle of the field, and it's intercepted by Will Hill. It looks like he was intending that for Josh Gordon, but overthrew it, and it's also a bad idea to throw a crotch or body all the way across the field. Now 3rd and 6, Flacco under center from the 5-yard line. Handoff to Justin Forsett to the outside, gets a tremendous block, has the first down on the play, and is going to be brought down at around the 20-yard line. He has 14 carries for 58 yards. Now 2nd and 12, Flacco under center, takes the snap, and he is sacked on the play by Craig Robertson. He had absolutely no time. 3rd and 19, Flacco in shotgun, Forsett in the backfield. Play action, he stands at the 5, going deep downfield, and that pass is going to be caught by Marvin Jones. Josh Norman once again could not fight it away from him. That would lead to 3rd and 10 a few plays later. 7.5 minutes to go in the third. Flacco takes the snap, stands in the pocket under pressure, and is sacked on the play by Barkevius Mingo, who is continuing his success from last season. Now on 1st and 10 for the Browns. Maggot in shotgun, Miller in the backfield, that's where they go with it. And it's a run to the outside. He gets a block from Josh Gordon, now down the sideline, using his speed to his advantage, and finally pushed out of bounds at the 34-yard line. Lamar Miller hits 100 yards on the day on just 14 carries. Now 2nd and 11, handoff to Crowell to the outside. Crowell has some good blocking, has the first down on the play, breaks a tackle, and is finally brought down inside the 20-yard line, down to the 17. He has 3 carries for 20 yards. Now 2nd and 3, Maggot in shotgun, Miller in the backfield, and it's a play action Lamar Miller, roll out to the left side, trying to find somebody open, but Maggot's just going to take off and dives for the end zone down at the 1-yard line. So that will set the Browns up in tremendous scoring position yet again, and on 1st and goal, he takes the snap, handoff to Lamar Miller, right up the middle, touchdown Browns. And they take a 31-10 lead over the Ravens. So now Flacco comes back out with 2.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. He takes the snap on 3rd and 3. He goes to the outside, caught by Falk, and he is going to be brought down short of the marker. So that is another 3-and-out for the Ravens, and they punt the ball right back to Cleveland. Under 2 minutes to go in the third. Handoff to Lamar Miller up the middle. And Miller, fighting for extra yards, has the first down, still breaking tackles, and finally brought down at the 42-yard line. Now on 1st and 10, Maggot in shotgun, Miller in the backfield. He takes the snap, Maggot standing in the pocket, now trying to find somebody open. Goes downfield, caught by Lamar Miller, and he's down at the 45-yard line. into Ravens territory. Now 2nd and 7, probably what is going to be the last play of the third quarter. Handoff to Isaiah Crowell to the outside. He breaks away from one tackle and is finally brought down, but he gets another first down. Now we are in the fourth quarter, 3rd and 9. Handoff to Turbin to the outside, and Robert Turbin gets the first down on the play. He actually had to change his number this week, and I'll explain that at the end of the video. Now 3rd and 5, Maggot in shotgun, takes the snap. He stands in the pocket, goes to the outside, caught by Robert Woods, and he is brought down at the 5-yard line. Maggot goes over 300 passing yards on the day. Now 2nd and goal. A chance to really just put this game away on this drive. And it's handoff to Crowell to the outside, and he will fight his way into the end zone. Touchdown Browns, and they go up 38-10. 9.5 minutes to go in the game. The Ravens are going to need a miracle. Flacco over the middle finds a wide open Dennis Pitta, and he is brought down inside Browns territory. Flacco 14 of 22 for 218 yards, but he has not thrown a pick today. And now on 3rd and 6, they go to the outside, caught by Talaferro, but he is brought down very short of the marker. So they'll bring on Justin Tucker for a 60-yard field goal. This is a little bit crazy to me. I don't know if I would even try this. I don't care who my kicker is. But on 4th and 9, the kick is away, and it is going to be good. So it's 38-13. This game's pretty much over, but that's still very impressive from Justin Tucker. Now on 1st and 10, Maggot in shotgun. Miller in the backfield. 7.5 minutes to go in the game. Handoff to Lamar Miller to the outside. He makes one cut move and picks up a few blocks, and now Miller's off to the races. And he's deep into Ravens territory already. Cummings is catching up to him inside the 20. He's got one man left to beat and gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. The Browns should probably start chewing clock, but do you really pass up that opportunity to get that long of a rushing touchdown? The Ravens get the ball with 7 minutes to go. It's 1st and 10, down 45-13. Flacco takes the snap over the middle, caught by Pitta, and he's going to be brought down at the 43-yard line. Dante Whitner on the coverage. Now 3rd and 10, Flacco in shotgun. No running backs in the backfield. He takes the snap. Flacco goes to the outside, and that pass is caught by Pitta. Craig Robertson was all over him trying to make that catch. I personally think Robertson probably should have been called for pass interference, but it leads to 2nd and 3. Flacco takes the snap in shotgun, goes over the middle, a wide open Justin Forsett. Bakari Rambo can't bring him down, and he's finally brought down at the 9-yard line. That would later lead to 3rd and goal. Flacco under center, pitches back to Justin Forsett to the outside, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. So after a failed onside kick, the Browns have the ball in pretty good field position. Handoff to Turbin up the middle, and all they need is one more first down, and they can run this clock down. So on 4th and 4, they're going to go for it. Colby Maggot under center, Lamar Miller in the backfield, Tucker at fullback. On 4th and 4, they pitch it to the outside to Lamar Miller, and Miller will use his speed to get to the edge and has the first down. Tried to hurdle somebody, but finally brought down. Lamar Miller, 23 carries, 214 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He had a very impressive day. So both times we play the Ravens, we end up blowing them out. We didn't force 7 turnovers this time, but I'm perfectly fine getting this victory. We improved to 4-2. Our next game is against the Steelers, who are currently in first place in the AFC North. And obviously, I mean, you can make the playoffs without winning your division. We did it last season. But I would much rather just, win the division, have a chance to get a bye week. The only problem with getting bye weeks right now is the Bills are currently undefeated. So the number 1 seed looks to be pretty locked up by Buffalo right now. Obviously, they could still, lose a few games. And we're very early in the season still. So it could switch. But the Bills are undefeated. And I think the Titans have 1 loss. So the battle for the 1st and 2nd seed is going to be really close. I still think we can win a championship this season. Colby Maggot, even as a rookie, is dominating some of these defenses. His only problem is sometimes he is a little bit inaccurate going over the middle, and whenever I want a deep route down the sideline, he sometimes chunks it out of bounds. You don't see a lot of those because I don't really show unimportant plays. Like if it's 1st and 10 and it's a deep route down the sideline and I chunk it out of bounds, that's not really important, so therefore I don't put it in the video. But anyway, there are 2 things that I want to talk about from this game that I feel like I'm going to get questions about. The first thing is Bakari Rambo. He played very solid today for his first game on this defense. He had a few missed tackles, but he made a few plays as well. So for right now, we're going to keep Bakari Rambo as our starting strong safety. Norman will continue being our number 2 corner. And just to kind of add on to the secondary situation, this is actually not the second thing I want to talk about, so I guess there's 3 things. Next game, I'm moving Marquez Ivory to the starting nickel corner. So he will be guarding the slot most of the time. The reason I did that is because K'Wan Williams has been getting beat a lot of the times. I kind of been switching them out throughout all season, and Ivory has played better through most of it. So that's why Ivory will be our number 3 corner from now on. Williams will move down to 4. His contract is actually coming up this offseason, so we'll have to see what we want to do with him. But anyway, the last thing I want to talk about is, in case it wasn't changed last game, I think this was the first game that was changed, Robert Turbin's number. It was changed from 32 to 27, and there is a reason behind that. Actually, a couple. First off, I don't really follow the Browns that much in real life, especially not this preseason, and Turbin was cut pretty early in real life. So I never saw his number, which was actually 27. I just went with whatever was default on Madden's rosters, and his default number was 32. Well, that number is retired with the Browns because of Jim Brown, and I completely and totally forgot that. And someone let me know about that early, or it was either early this season or late last season, but it doesn't really matter. I shouldn't have had that number anyway. I completely and totally blanked on that. Like, the first time I saw him, I thought there was something weird about, why is he number 32? But it never clicked in my head that that was Jim Brown. So I do apologize for that for any Browns fans. Turbin has been moved to number 27. Also, I think starting next game, Crowell is our number 2 back. As you saw, I used Crowell a little bit more this game over Turbin, and I want to see what Crowell could do, and Crowell has been kind of playing better. So I moved Crowell to our number 2 back, and I know last offseason I gave Robert Turbin a new contract. I think I gave him like a 5-year contract or something. We may look to move him coming this offseason. I don't know yet. We'll have to see how the rest of the season plays out. We may try to trade him someplace because I feel like we have 4 decent running backs on the roster. With we have Lamar Miller, Robert Turbin, Isaiah Crowell, and Duke Johnson. And I think Crowell can kind of be more of that power back. So this offseason we may look to move Robert Turbin, maybe for like a 4th round pick or something. I don't know. We'll discuss that once we get to the offseason. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Next game is Week 8 against the Steelers. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys next time.